Hello guys, this is Fire on Macro with you here yet on another episode of the crypto industry. Well guys, let's start here and let's start talking about markets and what do I see in these markets. To start off, Bitcoin is looking horrible, but yet very interesting charts that I'm going to be showing you today. First off, I'm gonna start with Bitcoin versus silver. Man, this chart has been like a telltale of this cycle. Ups and downs, ups and downs. Now, something very interesting that I'm seeing here is Bitcoin is going to drop all the way to our demand zone right here. Still has 26.25% to drop against silver. So it could mean that silver stays at the current price of $64 because we've all know right now, if you're in the stocks industry or you're in the commodities or you're in crypto, we all know that silver has been breaking out of its $50 range. Okay, it's been ranging for $50 for freaking, I don't know, 80 years before I was even born, guys. Like, that's how much silver has been. I mean, look at this. Let's go to commodities here and look at silver. Look at this. Okay, look at this. By the way, I made a call here momentarily to say that if we F around, we correct, and we did correct to $45. FYI, follow me on X, by the way, guys. Just letting you know, I give you alpha there all the time. Look at this shit. Look at this. From 79, from 80 until like freaking 2000, until 2008, 2011, and now we're breaking out. You think this shit is stopping at $64? Man, oh man, you're in for it. Okay, this shit is not stopping until, let's see. Let me clear up this, guys. I'm getting excited here. Let me show you. Let me show you guys the T here. Let's take some fibs here. Okay. All right. Let's take some fibs. Give me the 6 fibs. Where do you see this stopping? I'm gonna show you a similar graph right now. Just give me a second, okay? I'm gonna show you guys a similar graph, okay? Just hold up. You think this is stopping at 73? You've been ranging for how long? 40 years. You think this is stopping at 63? Shit, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you about silver, guys, but it is gonna correct at some point, but this shit is going up. I'm gonna show you a chart. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. And it, like, look how, like, just to give you guys an idea, from the 80s, okay, until 2008, okay, how long? And where did we break? Like, this is just the, like, silver has double this. Silver has a catch-up trade to do. And I'll tell you why later, but let's get back to Bitcoin here. Our main focus is Bitcoin. Let's get back to Bitcoin. So if you look through all the charts, Bitcoin versus gold, it's down. Bitcoin versus silver, it's freaking down. Bitcoin versus SPX, it's freaking down. It barely made a new all-time high, man. Like, it just deviated the all-time high and it's just going back right now. Bitcoin versus Palladium, same idea. Copper, same idea. Even freaking, I don't know, what is this? This is silver or whatever. I don't know. Silver futures or gold futures. Nvidia, not even a bull market. Where's the bull market? Where is it? What is this? This is the bull market for Bitcoin? Dude, where's 2021? You've been in downtrend from 2021 and you haven't broken structure yet? Man, if this is telling me anything, Bitcoin is yet to start. Like, if anybody's telling me that, oh, we've been in yes, Bitcoin rallied off the lows, but in US dollar terms. US dollar. It barely made highs in the euro. Let's take actually, I don't want to talk out of my ass right now. I'm just gonna talk about the euro here. Give me the euro. Euro USD. What's Bitcoin doing? Actually, it made a high and it made a double top right here. And it's actually, I don't know. I don't know about this chart. But anyways, if you look asset versus asset, Bitcoin versus, man, what is this? What is this? You made a high in 2022 and you haven't even broken the high. But you know what? This is actually looking like higher highs. Bitcoin versus Google actually made barely a new high. IWM, you broke the parabola. You're down. Bitcoin is probably gonna be down for a bit. Okay, they might spin it up here and like freaking rally it up again. I don't know. I have no idea. But the facts are that Bitcoin is being outperformed by all assets right now. And if any telltale is telling me we're gonna, like, how long did we bottom? Like when we bottomed last time against silver, how long did we do that for? Like from the lows here to the bottom, it took approximately 196 days. So maybe the lows are here. Maybe this is where we stop. Maybe the lows are here, and then the actual bottom comes over here. But we're far into the bear market in Bitcoin terms. Like we're somewhere here in Bitcoin, if you ask me. Like we're here. Like we have probably about 3 months, if I'm thinking about it correctly. Okay, 3 to 4 months. Actually, thinking about it, the Fed is going to start QE tomorrow. And in addition to all of that, the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, JP, aka money printer, aka Too Slow, Mr. Too Slow, he's going to be stepped down in next year in July, I think, something like that. I don't know. I'm not following 100% on that, but I know he's stepping down next year. The exact date, I don't know, but it's 6 months into the year. So probably May or July, around that date, Jerome Powell is stepping down. And we all know that the next Fed, Besant, I think is Besant or whatever his name is, yet to be announced. He's not yet announced, but I guess it's that because everybody's saying Trump is electing that guy. He's gonna freaking spin interest rate down to 0 and put everything to freaking QE, and all assets are gonna go up. Anything that is limited quantity is gonna go up. Maybe Bitcoin is gonna go up with that too. So the question rises here: what's happening? What do we do? Do we sell? Do we buy? Honestly, I think you have to make your own plan and see what you think about the value of Bitcoin. For me, how I'm seeing it is, I'm in silver. All right. What do? I want to buy Bitcoin, right? Okay. Now, it's a good time to buy silver because I know that silver is going to outperform Bitcoin for the next 200 days. Then, when Bitcoin bottoms against silver, that's when I sell my silver and buy Bitcoin. And that's how you keep up with inflation. That's how you keep up with... You don't care about the market makers. You don't care about all the trading shenanigans. You can trade the intraday stuff and whatnot. But like asset to asset, this is what people do. They jump asset to asset. If you did that, if you drew this trend line, sold your Bitcoin for silver here, you would have outperformed the whole freaking market by 70%, let's say by 58%. Let's say you have a 10K bag. Your 10K bag became 1,500. Okay? Now, you're going to buy whatever the price. Listen, this is what is amazing about this. Is that whatever the price of Bitcoin is at, silver is going to be way higher than Bitcoin. So you're not going to miss out. So you're not going to feel that FOMO. You're not going to feel any of that. And this is the part of critical thinking that I think CT on X is missing. They come in, they draw a bunch of graphs. Oh, RSI this, RSI that. Homie, since money, fiat, is being printed out of thin air, I don't think it has a value anymore. That's what's happening. This is the new paradigm. This is the new shift that's happening. Tomorrow, you're going to be valuing stuff in Bitcoin, valuing stuff in assets. What's this asset worth? Man, I'll show you all fiat currencies. Look at the Turkish. Look at the Turkish, whatever it's called, the Turkish. It lost against the Canadian dollar. It lost freaking, I don't know, it was 40% or something like that. Let me see. CAD, TR, Turkish lira. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I mean, does this look normal to you guys? Does this look normal to you? Like, look at this shit. Look at the Canadian dollar and Turkish lira. How is this shit? So, if you're a holder of the Canadian dollar or the US dollar, you're up in Turkish lira. Let me see. Let me see. You're up 700%. Is this even legal? Like, what the fuck is happening? That's number one. Like, you look at freaking what is it? USD GPY. Let's take a look at the US dollar. Look at this shit. Let me see. Look at this shit. What is this? What happens next tomorrow when this shit goes to like freaking 400 and Japan has to print their money, turn their printer on, and like they lose their what do you think is gonna happen? You think investors in Japan are gonna be like, oh, I want to hold the Japanese yen or whatever? Bro, it's breaking out, man. Look at this shit. Like, you cannot fake this shit. Some people on Twitter are saying, oh, this shit is going down. Oh, we're going down, bro. Like, look at the volume. I'm gonna pick up. Look at this. I'm gonna pick up the volume profile here. Okay. Look, you're above your freaking all, bro. After this, after 150, you close 160. You're up to 361. There is no stopping you. There is no shit stopping you. Okay. This is what's happening with the market right now. Everything is gonna go crazy. Let me show you guys. Like, there's this guy that I follow on YouTube. Okay. And he talks about the melt up, okay? And he tells you, like, the Fed is printing, the Fed is not printing. You should really follow him. I think he's a really, really good guy. Printer. Let me get it for you guys. Here it is, guys. This is Clear Value Tax. Let's listen to him. Let's listen to what he says here.
Printers back on December 12th. So I just want to say that I was wrong. Back in 2024, I predicted that the Federal Reserve would turn the money printers back on in 2026. And as we got closer to next year, I thought that they're going to start that process in early 2026, but nope, December 12th. Okay, so they're not calling it quantitative easing. They're calling it reserve management. So I guess it's technically not QE. It's a rebrand. It sounds better. It sounds nicer. But I'll tell you, it's the same crap. It's balance sheet expansion. It's money printing. It's all different ways of saying the same thing. And I just want you to know that it's not going to be a small amount. They're going to start with $40 billion this month, which is wild. So they're saying, oh, we're just going to start with $40 billion a month. And then in a few months, the money printing should be a little bit less each and every month. You know, to that I call BS. Because as I explained before, it's like an addict. They're going to require a bigger and bigger dosage. So they're not fooling me. Like, I don't know who they're trying to fool. And I'll tell you.
All right, guys, you heard it here. Like, what is this shit? And they say that they're not gonna freaking do any more cuts. Yeah, bullshit. They're doing cuts. They're doing QE. They're doing all that shit. Okay? Look at this. Look at this news that just came out 26 minutes ago. YouTube lets US creators receive payouts and pay. They're preparing for retail to go in and buy everything so that they can dump on their heads. You think they're gonna let them buy right? No. YouTubers gonna get paid by PayPal in PYUSD, which is like a new cryptocurrency that is stable coin. Okay. Then what happens? They prop up the stable coin in the crypto industry. Then, oh, Bitcoin is going up. Let me buy Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin goes down. Then, oh, let me buy Ethereum. Ethereum is going up. Oh, Ethereum goes down. Oh, Solana. And it's the same cycle all over again. They're preparing everybody for this. These headlines, they're not your friends. These headlines, they're not your friends. This is when you're caution. This is the time to put yourself in a position where, okay, let me value my stuff against other components and get an idea. I'll give you a clear example. Okay, Let's see some like a cryptocurrency like Caspa, for example. Okay, let's see Caspa. Look at this shit. I'm gonna show you here, guys. Look at this shit. You see this shit? Where is this shit? Against silver, it's freaking on the ground. It's on the ground right now. Look at this. It's gonna stay here for a bit. Okay, let's look at the weekly. Freaking Christmas tree, man. What is this shit? Look at this. Like, freaking downtrend, okay? You're still downtrending. You're freaking downtrending here as well. Oh, you're kind of doing an accumulation too. But you're at buy value. How long will this last? I don't know. Depends on silver versus Bitcoin. Oh, when the signs come up, when like let's see like the demands. Let me see. I think there's a demand right here. Yeah, I see it. This one. This demand right here. Maybe there's a freaking amazing reaction here because like last time Caspa did this, it did this whole ass rally. So maybe this time it doesn't rally or like maybe it stays for a bit. I don't know. Okay, but this is the idea here. Okay, you see the idea. You see like versus gold versus USDT dominance. Okay, XRP. Man, I even called this, by the way. I even called it on my Twitter. I said like that last time I even valued like Caspa against Pepe, and I said, listen guys, I'm looking at against Pepe. You know what's gonna happen? Well, you know what's gonna happen? Like from this accumulation, it seems that Caspa is gonna flip Pepe. It's gonna go all the way back up to its range high. Maybe that's the time to sell Caspa then and buy Pepe or something. I don't know. But yeah, guys, like this is the market. Like you gotta value things. Like, would you prefer to buy Caspa down here or up here? You'd probably want to buy it right down here, right? And you're probably gonna sell it down here. This is you value stuff against other things, like against Mara, for example. Like that's something that I was looking at, and I was looking at this, and I'm still waiting for this to go lower, and then I'm gonna hit the buy button on Caspa, for example. Okay, even against ETH, it just did a fake pump, and then like now it's consolidating. Now would probably be a good time to buy Caspa, or maybe like a little bit lower. We'll see. We have to wait and see. Wait, patience is the name of the game. That's all I can tell you guys. Okay. And also, guys, don't forget to follow me on freaking Twitter. Okay? I'm going to be making a Discord, and we're going to go hang out all there, and we're going to talk. And hopefully I can crack these videos every week. Okay? I'm trying my best here, but I want you guys to show me your support. I want to see the likes. I want to see the comments. I want to see what you want to see at stocks, bonds, commodities, anything you want to see charts-wise. You tell me. Even news-wise, Federal Reserve, whatever. I'm here for you. All right, guys. That's it for me. I'm gonna be out, and I'll see you on the next one.